In section 3.0, we will be talking about Twinmotion, how it would be implemented into an architectural firm, the integration costs, evaluating the software based on the criteria of a good rendering software, and a comparison with another notable rendering software.
Hello, I'm Youwei. Now we're gonna talk about why we need Twinmotions, or we can say what technologies that Twinmotion can give us. Firstly, we can see high fidelity real-time lighting. It can it can make the render more realistic. Realistic material texture can improve the effect of presentation to the clients. It can fully solve the problem of render quality of the Revit or AutoCAD problem. For example, I'm gonna tell you, most clients are not architects. They prefer to see a clean, beautiful graphics PowerPoint than an architecture's evaluations, whatever is even is 3D. We can compare Revit and Twinmotions together. On the left one we see is it's the building I use Revit to create this. The render is not realistic. We can see the material is not really nice. On the right one, I import the Revit file into the Twinmotions. We can see the building is getting more beautiful. You can see the light, the shadows as more nature realistic. And we also can import or insert models into the project. It will make it looks more beautiful and clean. Secondly, we talk about media mode. Media modes can show 316 degrees on multiple angles of the buildings. It will have a high advantage in publicity. It's really useful to create poster and advertisements. Now we're gonna look about how media models looks, make the advertisements look like. For example, this is the same building I showed you in the last slide. Look, you can see the 316 degree of the buildings and make some cool cameras changes. It's fully dynamic. Lastly, we talk about virtual reality. It can given the first person of the client's views. It improve the realism and help the designer design in a user's skills. Recently, Metaverse is become a new concept in the technologies. Twinmotion also tried to connect design and meta concept together in the futures. People probably not gonna use a screen to do the design. They probably use the virtual reality, the VR, to do the design work. It may become a new direction of future design. Thank you very much.
Integrating Twinmotion into an architectural firm will span over the course of 4 months. This process will include 5 intricate phases, ensuring that each member of the team has a firm understanding of Twinmotion's user face and all of its functionalities. The 2-week preparation phase will be spent addressing any of the firm's needs, such as buying licenses and purchasing high-performance hardware. In week 2, team members will begin learning all of Twinmotion's tools, as well as developing their own workflow that can be integrated with other software like SketchUp and Revit. Phase 2 will take 4 weeks complete, ending on week 6, while Phase 3 will take 5 weeks complete, ending on week 7. Simultaneously, they'll undergo a pilot project in week 5, where their new workflow is tested, reviewed, and refined until week 10. When all processes are finalized, the team will fully implement Twinmotion into the firm's pre-existing workflow. The integration of Twinmotion will involve several different costs. Twinmotion is a free application for educational and non-commercial use, but for any professionals looking to use this rendering software, you'll need to pay $604 for an annual Twinmotion license. Training can be either delivered through an online course or through in-person lessons. The former will cost $400 to $600, while the latter will cost $1,000 to $1,300, depending on the number of members, session length, and the course's level of intricacy. High-performance hardware is also a must. A computer that meets the recommended specifications to run Twinmotion will range from $1,500 to $3,000, not including additional costs like a monitor and a possible VR setup. Lastly, there are numerous additional plugins and add-ons that will be needed to upgrade Twinmotion's functionalities that may also need to be purchased, along with hiring consultants to help customize the workflow, costing around $2,000 to $7,000. In total, the maximum cost of Twinmotion will be $15,500, but will vary drastically depending on the firm's size and its intended use. Twinmotion provides various tools that help solve common challenges spawned by misunderstandings between the architect and the client. Firstly, the architectural firm's design workflow would accelerate by reducing the amount of design iterations, by providing clients with accurate representations of their proposed projects. In the same vein, Twinmotion can create immersive and interactable presentations that can help further deepen the client's understanding of spatial relationships through its presentation mode. Each scene's visual settings, like the time of day, rendering mode, or even how the camera navigates through the space, can be modified in real time based on immediate client feedback. The software also houses an extensive library of pre-built, high-quality assets and materials that can help further simplify and enhance the process of scene creation. It also provides you with various learning resources to help master all of those tools. Twinmotion is also compatible with all industry standard modeling software like Revit, ArchiCAD, and SketchUp, integrating itself seamlessly into any pre-existing workflow in the architectural firm and helping foster some collaboration between team members of various disciplines. Another notable rendering software that rivals Twinmotion is the real-time rendering software developed by Act3D, known as Lumion. Both software is very similar in purpose, but provides slightly different user experiences. Some notable downgrades that come with using Lumion is the higher cost of entry, being around $1,340 or $2,700 if you want to buy the Pro version. Lumion is known for its highly realistic renders and high-quality textures, but can cause the overall render time to be longer, ultimately slowing down the workflow process. One feature that is essential for collaboration during the design process is the ability to share projects online through a cloud network, allowing other team members to view and explore the model even if they don't have the software installed. Compared to Twinmotion, Lumion unfortunately does not have this feature, but both of them are excellent options depending on the project's requirements, but Twinmotion is an overall more well-rounded software. In the conclusion section of our report, we will cover the synopsis of our research, our justification for proposing Twinmotion, and the call to action. Various complications may occur between the architect and the client due to lack of comprehension and understanding clients have towards traditional working drawings. This communication gap can often lead to misaligned expectations and dissatisfaction with the overall project. To reduce the amount of costly and time-consuming design iterations, a rendering software should be able to create an accurate reflection of the building's design in post-construction. It should be cost-effective and reliable, while also including various tools that allow for immediate changes based on client feedback. We propose the real-time rendering software, Twinmotion, as the solution to fixing issues caused by client comprehension. Integrating Twinmotion will take roughly 4 months to complete, and it will cost around $1,500, $500 to do so. Twinmotion offers intricate real-time rendering capabilities along with a multitude of manipulatable scene settings. It has a vast variety of tools and materials that help quicken the design process and is also compatible with all industry standard modeling software, slotting itself perfectly into an architectural firm's workflow. We recommend securing the funding necessary so that Twinmotion can be promptly deployed in your architectural firm and be able to reap the benefits. Utilize this innovative rendering software to remain efficient and professional in the fast-paced competitive market of textual design.